And I worked in a sex toy warehouse. Next question.
What?
It's about to get saucy with the stars of Welcome to Chippendales, Kumail Nanjiani and Annaleigh Ashford. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Makonjovu, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. 10 minutes are on the clock, so let's get to it with the first 5. Starting with 2 times the love for Real Housewives alum Porsha Williams, who married Simon Guobadia not once but twice over the weekend. After a traditional Nigerian ceremony on Friday, the couple said "I do" again on Saturday with an American ceremony in Atlanta. Between the 2 celebrations, Porsha wore 7 bridal gowns in total, and she tells people it was a fashion extravaganza.
I'm gonna show you what this dress do.
That's all I want to see right now.
This as Patrick and Brittany Mahomes showed off baby number 2's stylish fit in his birth announcement on Monday, where they revealed they'll be calling him Bronze. Jennifer Lopez gave a glimpse into the sweet bond between Ben Affleck and her 14-year-old son, Max. While Kylie Jenner posted some highlights from her family's life lately, including the first up-close snaps of her 9-month-old son, who was still legally named Wolf. And despite their split, Gisele Bündchen showed some public support for Tom Brady's 15-year-old son Jack, whom he called his inspiration. Next up, the post you've been following closely this week. Hailey Bieber revealed she has an ovarian cyst the size of an apple, explaining in an Instagram story that she's been diagnosed with them before and it's never fun. She also once again denied the persistent pregnancy rumors that have followed her since she and Justin Bieber tied the knot in 2018. Ariana Grande is showing fans a little of what she's been up to as she gears up to star as Glinda in the film adaptation of Wicked.
I'll help you be popular.
There was a video from a recording studio, a clip of Jennifer Coolidge dressed as the iconic character in Single All the Way.
There was nothing particularly remarkable.
And some brand new snaps of Ari's 2 loves, her dog Toulouse and her husband Dalton Gomez. This as Kim Kardashian, who finalized her divorce from Kanye West this week, gave her followers a look at her home's festive holiday decor.
Look at how magical.
Safe to say, Kim's view from her bathroom is a little different than ours.
Now this is all I see, and it is so beautiful.
In this week's special issue of People, we're celebrating our People of the Year. Jennifer Hudson, Quinta Brunson, Matthew McConaughey, and Mila Kunis. Jennifer Hudson achieved EGOT status after winning a Tony in June, on top of her previous Emmy, Grammy, and Oscar wins.
I call myself 17 because I'm the 17th EGOT. And it's an ongoing celebration, you know? It's something that I'm learning my place in every day because there's only 17 of us. So it's a very nice, that's an understatement, but unbelievable achievement.
Quinta Brunson is flying high after her first Emmy for Abbott Elementary.
It wasn't as shocking to me as it was just, wow, I'm really like winning an Emmy right now. That's crazy. Now what am I gonna, it was more like, what am I gonna do now? Like, do I have to go to space? Like, what is next?
While Matthew McConaughey sprung into action after a school shooting in his hometown of Uvalde, Texas.
I guess what was going through my mind is, how's it feel to them? I feel like it needed to be strong, sturdy, but tender. And then just meet their pressure. How hard were they hugging? We'll match that.
And Ukrainian-born Mila Kunis, along with her husband Ashton Kutcher, raised over $37 million for war refugee relief.
I think that asking people if they need help, and sometimes just not asking, but just volunteering help and doing it, we should just be doing as a standard norm. I don't think it should be associated with catastrophes.
And we are so excited to launch People's first ever digital issue this week, featuring Sophia, Aurora, and Olivia Culpo and the return of People Style Watch. In it, we learn how the sisters differ when it comes to their personal style.
I'd call it like kind of elevated, earthy chic.
Yes. No, but you also love a nice poofy skirt, you do.
I like to feel like a princess sometimes.
My style is a little bit more girly, contemporary, modern chic.
A lot of black. There's a lot of, I'm hearing posh.
Yeah. Posh as well. I have 2 completely different vibes. I'm either very cozy, comfortable streetwear, or I'm going full out I love a dress, I love leggy, anything with legs.
They might have different styles, but they all agree on the one fashion item that always makes them feel better.
Honestly, anything. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Anything cashmere is just like.
It's like now you're just elevated, you're
Cashmere
luxurious.
with my Uggs, just, it's like a hug. Like, thank you. Thank you for this moment.
Thank you for existing at Uggs.
Well, the holidays are finally here, and what better way to celebrate than with a side of joy? Over the next few weeks, we'll be sharing delicious dishes that you can whip up for those you love the most. Brought to you by Campbell's. First up, a creamy green bean casserole, which bakes in just 30 minutes, is the perfect side to indulge while you enjoy a new Hallmark holiday film like The Most Colorful Time of the Year, starring Katrina Bowden and Christopher Russell. After an elementary school teacher learns he's colorblind, the mother of one of his students, who's also an optometrist, helps bring color into his life just in time for the holidays. For extra cozy movie night vibes, mix up a warm cocktail like a hot toddy and garnish with a lemon wedge, cloves, and a cinnamon stick. Yum! And if you're having friends and family over for a joy night in, spice up your table with decorative lighting, trimmings, and cheery DIY place cards that you can eat. Now, let's move on to screen time. I'm so excited to be joined by Kumail Nanjiani and Annaleigh Ashford, whose show, Welcome to Chippendales, is out on Hulu right now.
This could be huge. This could be global.
Russia, China, the whole world.
Thank you so much for being here today. Now, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For the first question, you'll give me 1 answer. Second question, you'll give me 2 answers, and so on and so forth. Let's get started. This show has a lot of elements, right? You've got romance, you have a true crime story, you have an immigrant story. But one of the things I noticed right off the bat is that Steve never settles. Give me one time in your life when you never settled.
I feel like I'm a settler. I'm like, this is fine. I don't need to keep going. I think settling is underrated.
You know what? I've been working very hard on boundaries and very hard on making sure that when people talk to me, it's in a nice way. Recently, I had a moment with somebody who talked to me in a way that was not very nice, and instead of crying, I said that was not very nice. I did not settle. Is that good?
That is good. Your therapist is
working on boundaries.
Your therapist is doing well.
Annaleigh, you play Irene, who enters the show as an accountant, and then she gets involved in the world of Chippendales. And of course, Kumail, you play Steve, who was a gas station attendant before he created Chippendales.
My goals have changed. I have changed.
So give me 2 jobs that you both had before your big break.
I was a babysitter, and I had a million jobs, so this could be 15 things I could say. But one of the funny ones was I worked at the front desk of a fancy law firm called Fishbein Badillo Wagner Harding, which I've used in scenes that I needed. Fishbein Badillo Wagner Harding, how can I help you?
That's a great law firm name.
Yeah, right? It's a lot.
I had one long job. I worked at an office. I did like computer stuff. It was boring. And I worked in a sex toy warehouse. Next question.
What?
I mostly just carried boxes from the truck to the warehouse, and from the warehouse to the truck, it's just what I was carrying was sex toys. And we shared a warehouse with a company that just had toys. And
Toys? Children's toys?
it was half children's toys and it was half sex toys. That's true.
In the series, we really start to see how Chippendales evolved and how business really started booming with the introduction of theme nights. What are 3 theme nights that you would pitch to the owner?
Taco night. Your turn.
Chili night. No, that's not good.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, they're in a vat of chili that pop up.
So uncomfortable. 20s night. Are you in the 1920s? Or are you 20? Ooh.
Oh, but, okay, all right. So any kind of 20.
No, a better thing would be 100 years ago. So now it would be, is it 1920 or are you 100 years old?
Yeah.
Old man?
That's great.
That's better.
The series is set in the 70s, the costume, the hair, everything is just amazing. What are 4 things that you loved or hated about the 70s?
The movies. I love the movies from the 70s. They look beautiful. Taxi Driver and stuff. Gorgeous movies.
Hot pants.
Love or hate?
Love.
Love. Okay.
I love a hot pant. They're too tight. They're shiny. They're actually slightly unflattering, but I think in a good way.
Now, something I hate about the 70s? No internet.
I don't love a bowl cut.
I feel like you're apologizing for the bowl cut. Like, sorry, don't like you. The straight is not working.
But I appreciate it.
And finally, give us 5 reasons that everyone should watch Welcome to Chippendales.
Kumail's performance.
Annaleigh's performance.
A story that people probably don't know.
The awesome dancing men.
The music. Sometimes I'm like, wow, we got that song? Yes, score. Yeah, it's a special show.
Is this some kind of joke?
Not at all.
I mean, do you like looking at naked dudes?
I have something to tell you, Paul. Women get horny.
Kumail and Annaleigh, thank you so much for joining me. Everyone, be sure to check out Welcome to Chippendales, streaming on Hulu right now. All right, time's up. See you back here next Thursday.